How do you do, my fellow squishies? I guess I should see how many of you are actually plugged into this live stream, since it was kind of a shot in the dark of I was going to be playing Fallout 76 anyways, so apparently y'all like watching me do that kind of thing, so I might as well spin up OBS alongside it, right? And, well, here we are. What does that little plus icon mean on my little live stream dashboard? It has a 1 next to it. Engage with your audience. What does that mean? Also, confirmation that I am being heard would be appreciated, so that I know I'm being heard. Maybe I'm not being heard. Maybe I'm just talking to myself right now. Maybe everything's fucked and I need to break something. There we go. I am heard. Well, what I was talking about is there was a little plus icon on my dashboard for live streaming that has a little 1 next to it. And when clicking on it, apparently I can start a Q&A, start a poll, or do a members-only live stream, which is apparently the notification that it was trying to tell me about. I can schedule my live stream to switch to members only. I'm not sure why I would start a generic live stream and then switch it to members only halfway through. That seems kind of like a dick move to me. But YouTube doing weird YouTube things is pretty much standard. I haven't looked into it yet, but apparently YouTube is fucking up their algorithm yet again. So this may be part of that process. Anywho, there's been a lot going on and I've been missing out on all of it apparently. I may have mentioned a couple weeks ago that the shipyards were in a period of flux, a state of flux. A state of lacking a state? Yeah, whatever. And that's why we haven't been doing a whole lot of live streams, and why we haven't been doing our chapter readings for the members, and we haven't been doing all that other stuff. Oh no, HBAga, apparently they are running my voice through AI, well, not AI, powered translation systems, which is apparently pissing off a whole lot of people because it's all automatic and you can't turn it off once it's turned on for individual episodes, apparently. Apparently the end users, y'all, can turn it off for individual YouTube videos, but I can't go back and turn it off. So now it's just turned off in general. So if any of y'all hail from a non-English speaking country, learn English, I guess. Sorry. Because, yeah, no one wants to do... no one wants to hear me rambling through a not AI, translating it to a different language. That just sounds like a horrible recipe for everyone involved. But, hold on, let me catch up. Also... Yeah, licensing rights could be a reason to do the members-only stream, Lawrence Fraser, as we've discovered various music, especially for, what was that, Mars game that we were playing there for a while. Wow. I entirely dumped it from my memory banks because it was too much of a pain in the ass to deal with being, all my live streams being constantly demonetized on account of their music being dumb. Anyways, yeah, that might be a good reason for it. Yeah, AI translation. Well, I mean, the funny thing apparently is that Apple has recently released their, what are we up to now? AirPods 3, 4, 17? I don't even know. Are they even called AirPods? They're the things that you shove in your ear holes. But anyways, the latest version of the Apple things that you shove in your ear holes apparently feature live translation. So we're approaching Babelfish levels of technology, only this time it is actually technology, not organics. And it's all AI powered because AI is in everything now. It's like the internet of shit, only now the computers are actually running it themselves. Good luck. Yeah, I really don't know why you'd want to switch midstreams, aside from, like previously mentioned, licensing problems. So anyways, like I said, we're behind on everything. The usual episodes are still going out usually. I am in the middle of trying to whip up a usual episode concerning the cancellation of 11 drug traffickers' birthdays a few days, weeks, however long ago that was, by the USA and Navy. Naturally, I guess. I do have some knowledge of some of the mechanics involved in that entire entertaining process. I'm not going to get into the legality of it per se, because that is tremendously complicated. And there are multitudinous USAEN laws and international laws and details and that part we're not going to get into. Rather, the mechanical aspects of the entire problem and how some parts of the drug running operations work and how that is typically handled by the USA Navy and, amusingly, the U.S. Coast Guard. And yes, the Coast Guard does actually operate down off the coast of, say, Venezuela and Ecuador and all the rest of those other places, far from the USA in waters for weird legal reasons. We are going to talk about those legal reasons, I guess, because they are weird. And in fairness, Lawrence Fraser, I do know a fair bit of the legality, but a lot of it has changed since the last time I got a good update on the situation, which was, 20 years ago, give or take. And getting into the legality aspect will just upset a lot of people, because it probably, no matter what I say, it will not be the answer that someone wants. So let's not do that. We're just going to talk about the missiles and the boats and stuff. The fun part. But anyways, like I mentioned on the Twitters and in the title for this episode, I have to do chores in Fallout 76 anyways, so I figured why not spin up OBS and let y'all kibitz over my shoulder, and I can whine about some of the updates that transpired in frickin' Fallout 76, because they did do a massive update recently, and it did dork with my the spec builds, or whatever the hell they're called. My Tesla build is now entirely useless, courtesy of them being silly. So, yeah. I mean, I didn't really like my Tesla build to begin with, but now it's totally useless. Whatever. Anyways. So, let me push buttons on OBS here and make things happen, hopefully. There we go. Bethesda! All right, for those not keeping up with Fallout 76, it runs on a season-style schedule now. I think it actually has run on a season-style schedule for almost as long as it's been out there, but I'm not really sure, because I listened to the reviews coming out when it came out, and they were not good. So I didn't play this for many, many orbits until it finally had enough content, like any content at all, to actually interact with. So now it's actually a fairly decent game. When it came out, not so much. And right now the season is Modern Living, which is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. I was planning on ignoring this season because having to do, like I mentioned, these chores is just frustrating on a regular basis because you have to do them on a daily and weekly basis. However, way at the end of the season chart, of course, that's where they hit it, is the spice rack, which apparently makes salt, which is very, very hard to come by for reasons I don't really comprehend, but essential to so many cooking recipes. So I'll be sitting here chugging away, trying to do my chores until I earn up enough points and unlock enough things to get to the spice rack. Because salt. Yes, I'm a little salty about that. Anyways, back to the atomic shop to pick up my freebie. If it loads. When it loads. What do we got? Anything interesting? Seriously, you start out with that screaming eagle thing and you got nothing really eagle related in the entire package? Come on. Whatever. Alright. Freebie, 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 freebie. Give me my freebie. Nope. Freebie. What is Red Rocket Machinist Bundle? Oh, that's cool. The Red Rocket Power Armor does look pretty slick, I gotta give him that. I mean, you're totally just buying skins. There's very little functional stuff to be purchased in the Atom Shop, unfortunately. And the bowling ball, sadly, is not actually a weapon. It's just a decoration in your camp, which is just dumb. I already have the dog. Don't need that. Oh no, it's a different kind of dog, because of course, I already have a Collectron dog, but now it's the Roboboss Steel Dog! Because, you know, that's special and different. Stalker Plushie. Is that like a Stalker game reference, or is that something else that I'm oh no, that's a Mole Miner Stalker. Yeah, I get it now, because it's got the little mole face on it. A little slow on the uptake there, sorry. White Spring Data Center? It only looks more expensive on the outside. I'm guessing that's just a terminal replacement, nothing exciting. I already picked up the aid box, because that seems quite handy. Alright, nothing else exciting here. Also, the invaders from beyond are back! So at the top of the hour, we'll have to go blow up a whole pile of aliens, because, you know, that's what we do. Alright. Let's go see what stupid chores we have lined up for today. And someone remind me to take my score booster before I start doing the chores. Because if I take it now, if I lined up my hours on your planet correctly, it'll be active for 24 hours, which will cover today's chores and tomorrow's chores. And if I knock out the weeklies during that period, it all gets boosted. Because obviously I haven't spent any time trying to optimize the situation. No, not at all. Yeah. Alright, where are those stupid frogs? Here, froggy. Oh, I should turn off that fireworks thing. It's very noisy. Hello, froggy. Goodbye, froggy. They always spawn and they always die. If I don't get them, all those guys get them! And then they splatter the remains everywhere. It's a pain in the butt to pick up. Here we go. Yes, in fact, I am currently running a side-by-side break-open shotgun. However, if you will look in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen, you will note that it has 8 rounds loaded. How? I have no idea. I assume it's some kind of Lost Tech metal storm thing going on, but it's hysterical. Not only does it freeze enemies, it does something else as well. And as far as I've determined, this cold shoulder shotgun is pretty much one of the best guns in the game. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's go. I'm not sure if I've shown everyone the camp, but yes, before we get too far along with the camp, this is in fact my camp, and yes, it is in fact dangling off a cliff face, or at least a small ledge face, by way of a single stairway. I got tired of, like, random mole rats and mongrel dogs and whatever the hell showing up in my camp, so I discovered that if I keep my camp off the ground, things can't show up inside the camp anymore. So I've got this massive row of turrets down here to keep the frogs away. And then I've got 2 little turrets up here by the entryway, and that seems to be enough to keep everything out. So, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up all of our stuff. Yes, our morbid well collector apparently makes blood packs and empty blood sacks. Not sure what a blood sack is versus a blood pack, but, you know, whatever. Since I had the Nuka-Cola Collectron out there wandering around, the Nukatron, very aptly named, he collects Nuka-Cola for me, as well as various junk.
When you die, can I harvest you for bone shards?
Can I harvest you for bone shards? Nice of you to say, dude. Alright, okay, so I can turn off the firework thingy because it makes a lot of noise. But it does make cool fireworks. I mean, you gotta give it some credit. Nope. What was that? Speaking of random stupid rodents. My own turrets are gonna kill me. You blew up my Nukatron station. Stupid freaking rodents. I told you the mole rats just randomly pop out of places. I swear. There. Okay. Anyways, fireworks. Because, you know, fireworks are cool. Aside from constantly making noise. No, I can't actually turn it off. I have to make it into something else. Well, maybe we'll deal with the noise. Alright. Let's do my usual pick up all the things that are in the air. Oh, no, hold on. We should check the chores before I pick up too much stuff, because the chores might involve some things that happen here in camp. Alright, burnt books. We might have to actually go to a private server for that, because invariably the burnt books are always cleared out by people who take more than they need. But that's fine. Purified water is right downstairs, so that'll be easy to knock out. Invaders from beyond we're going to do anyways. Crippled Ghoul's Egg, simple. Enemy in the forest region, fine. Use photo mode to take a photo. That's pretty straightforward and simple. Catching a fish, I guess 2 isn't too bad. I generally hate fishing in this game, but we'll do it anyways. Build anything in a workshop in camp in free camp. Okay, fine. Okay, we're going to re-roll that one, because screw catching 21 fish. I might not do 3 events, but I might leave it for the time being. Crafting the chem is easy. Scorched leg, human enemy, leather, steel, and picture of a grafted monster. Luckily, I know where to find one of those. Alright. We ain't catching 21 fish. We might catch 2. We ain't catching 21. Ah! Cripple of Protectoron or Robobrain's arm. I know a couple places where that'll be pretty easy, give or take a little. We'll leave the event in place, I guess. Alright, purified water. Thankfully, in being in power armor, falls don't hurt. Also, I have a jetpack, so I could have slowed myself down, but why waste the AP? Ah! Someone was supposed to remind me. My fault. I totally forgot. There it is. There we go. And yes, it would be better if the noise from the fireworks display was the 1812 overture. That would be absolutely awesome. Alright, now all my chores have a boost to them, which I should have had before I picked up the 5 purified water, but yeah, forgot about that. It's not actually an XP thing, sadly. Fallout, like so many other games, has like 17 different currencies now, and it's just fucking frustrating. Let me show you real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Collections. Here we go. Yes, we have caps, which are basically the currency of the place. Bullion, which is a different currency of the place. Stamps, which are a third currency of the place. Perk coins, which allow you to upgrade your perk cards. But only the legendary perk cards. Tadpole badges and possum badges have to do with scouts that are out there. Supplies are the caravan thing I have totally not been keeping track of. And script is used to make legendary mods on artifacts and stuff, weapons, armor, so on and so forth. But on top of that, you have the score rank, and score is obviously an acronym, just like special is, but I forget what score actually stands for. Special naturally stands for stand by, strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. And right now I'm running heavy energy because I never actually bothered to rename this thing. Let's rename it right now. There we go. And then my other go-to is a 5mm one running a standard Gatling cannon because that thing makes so much ammo, it's redonkulous. Let me see how much 5mm I have running around. Yeah, I only have, 73,000 rounds of 5mm. I need to build the ammunition processor and run some of that through it and make better ammo for it. Because, wow. Alright, hold on. Oh god, it was CA McDavid informing that I'm live. Nothing good can come of this. Only 3 shells away from being patriotic. Hold on, what? No? Nope, wrong one. 1779. Well, I'm sure something interesting happened in 1779, but just to be sure. There we go. Cool. Good to go. Alright. Now, we were going to run around here and pick up some stuff, because why not? More loom scrap, more popcorn, cookie, tea, coffee, pemmican, honey, cooking oil, nuclear waste, and waste oil. I have no idea how this... This is supposed to be like a candlestick maker, and somehow it makes waste oil and nuclear waste. I really don't want to know how or why. I also don't want to know why the butterfly sanctuary produces waste acid. As was mentioned previously in chat, some questions are better left unanswered. Various cigarettes, and somewhere over here is some adhesive, yay. And we might as well grab some food, because I think I'm running low on that. And yes, this thing does in fact crank out Death Claw steaks and omelets. And they're already cooked, which is kind of handy. And then this little thing does more basic food. Yes, that is a possum shawarma that is currently roasting on the, well, roaster. It's a little strange. It's, you know, Fallout. What do you want? And then on top of that, we should go downstairs and pick up flour, and flour, and flour. I'm not really sure why. And then various milk, baseball glove, because, you know, cows make leather. And fertilizer, which is always handy. Speaking of fertilizer, we have a lot in the chicken coop. Naturally. Literally, naturally. And then, while we're here, concrete scrap! I really don't use much of that, honestly. But I have a thing that makes it, so I might as well collect it. And then all of that scrap, happily, goes in the scrap box. Dump! Sadly, the scrap box is only a Fallout First feature. The good news is that you can pay for Fallout First, load this thing up with as much scrap as you want, and then your Fallout First can expire, and the scrap box sticks around, and you can pull stuff out of it, but you can't put stuff back into it. So, kind of handy? Maybe? I don't know. Alright, so we have leather and steel that I need to scrap things to make things with. No, I'm not wearing my robot head. I should put my robot head back on. I should also fix up my power suit. Ouch. Alright, robot head. Apparel. I need to figure out what to do with my fire gun, honestly. Robot head. Alright, now, there's a cheaty method to solving the chore of producing steel and producing leather. I'll go ahead and show it to you because it's funny. I think steel and leather are valid options for this cheaty method. Bulk. Leather? It is! Ha! We produce bulk leather! We produce bulk steel! I probably produced too much, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. We come back over to the scrap box. We scrap bulk leather. Boom! We scrap junk to produce leather. Totally not over-engineering the situation. Yeah. Oh, yes. Well, you always have to keep up with the certified attack tactician, because if you don't feed him appropriately, he will do a certified attack on you. Speaking of, where is mine? God blessed freaking rodent! Did you blew up my Collectron station again? I guess I need to put a turret down there. Well, I need to build something at camp, don't I? Jerks. Oh, there he is. He's in his little bed. Hello. He's currently busy. I was going to pet him, but he's currently busy. My apologies. Alright. I really need to find some addictol, because apparently I drank too much alcohol. Oh, there he is. One day, and currently am addicted to alcohol. So, you know, typical Humy things. There he is. Hello, cat. Pat the cat. Alright. Now, I was going to check when I needed to go shopping for a season upgrade, because somewhere up here is a booster. Not that booster. That booster. That's a 32. Okay, we're away from that. Cool. Nope, that's not enough. Okay. Let's hop back in the tin can. That's where I do my best fighting. Alright. Now, What shall we do next? We have 5 minutes until the event, so I guess we can... Oh, I could probably craft some chems. Hold on. Pop out real quick and take care of that. And then we can do a photo thingy too. Might as well. Craft chems, craft chems, craft chems. Brewing station? No, where's chemistry? Chemistry station? Maybe that sounds right. Chems. Drugs. Healing? There we go. Let me switcheroo, and... Open, damn you! I still need to finish my... Yes, I know I'm over encumbered. Shush. I need to finish fixing my build stuff because, again, the perk cards got all jacked up and it's annoying. Anyways, healing. We're going to dilute some things. Because I don't actually need Radaway or Radex by my current build. I am, like, redonkulously resistant to radiation right now, so it's really no big deal. So we'll craft some chems that way. We'll craft a couple stim packs. And we are good to go. Craft 6 chems. Boom. Done. Chugging right along here. Alright, let's see if we can get somewhere funny. And take a photo using photo mode. Ah! Well, that was not the photo I meant to take, but it was the photo I took. Never mind. Here I was trying to be funny. What else can we do in camp? We could build 25 things, but that takes a second. Alright, I guess we should go ahead and get ourselves back in our tin can, and maybe we have time to sell stuff off at White Springs before we do anything exciting with aliens. I think I'm pretty heavily laden at the moment. What do we want to use to sidetrack the Dock Master this time? Let's avoid current events just for everyone's sanity, aside from, again, those 11 drug runners having their birthdays canceled. Because apparently y'all are having the interesting times of your calendar right now, and that's just not fun. Alright. Let's go sell some stuff real quick. Right quick. Nope. Helps if I actually select the thingy before I exit out. Weapons. Sell all the things.
Part of your lifestyle.
I would previously have scrapped all these things to learn how to modify them, but honestly I've scrapped so many of them by now that I have all the mods, and I don't use like 90% of this stuff as it is right now, so yeah, it all gets sold. Eventually I'm going to run into the cap. The cap. I think it's 35,000. I'm getting kind of close, so I need to go find somebody's camp and buy some stuff from them, I guess. I could cook the eggs, but honestly I'm too damn lazy. I actually use a company tea, so I'm not going to sell that.
Of our pristine mountain.
Rogerson's Corner is the place for creative hands-on learning, and the wilderness survival.
Alright, that seems about good. Do we have anything in apparel we can unload? I really need to figure out what to do with all those stupid crowns. I made like 17 fucktillion of them, and I don't know what to do with them. Alright, inventory. There's invaders from beyond. Let's go ahead and knock that out.
Of your lifestyle.
Let's go blow some aliens! Honestly, sounds like something West Virginians would actually do. So, let's be fair here. Sadly, the game has a cap of 1 cat. 1 cat. Hugging floors. You can have 1 cat or 1 dog, and that's it. And it was a big deal when they released the upgrade that allows you to actually have a cat and pat it. There were cats in the game previously, but you weren't allowed to pat them. And it was very dumb. And yes, Fallout 76 does take place in West by God, Virginia, with all of the baggage that might entail. You don't really get that many good accents, though, honestly, which is kind of a shame.
Defenders of Earth.
West Virginian
I am
accent is
Homer,
entertaining
and I
as
will
all
be
get
your
out.
remote support during this invasion.
Let's see. I just said I use Company T, and I do.
Your directive is to draw out and defeat the alien commanders.
Oh,
That will bring down the force field.
the Grafton I know
brainwave
about should be
siphons,
somewhere around here. Let's see if
so
he's still
we can
here.
destroy them. While extracting brainwaves,
Yeah,
the
Grafton,
siphons
Grafton.
emit periodic energy pulses. You may want to avoid them if you can.
He is! Hello, come here. Let me break out my camera. Come here, little dude. Let me take a photo of you. Yes, not identifying him. There we go. And now I guess I gotta kill you. Because you're gonna kill me if I don't.
Democracy is non-negotiable. Will never be defeated.
I didn't get anything out of that? Whack. Defeated a cryptid and the game didn't give me anything. Alright, let's see how it is. Alright, let's go blow up some aliens. Like I said, sorry. Got distracted by cryptids. Can you blame me?
Everyone, brace yourselves for the commander.
I love the aliens because they actually recharge my AP thingy.
That brought down the force field.
Because I have a perk equipped that energy weapons actually recharge my AP and my power cell for my, what's it called? Power armor. So yeah, fighting aliens is always as entertaining as hell because I can just run VATS all the time and it doesn't really matter. Where are we going? Oh, I went the wrong direction. My fault. Well, that's a wolf. That's an alien. I think they also recharge my health, which is why I'm not overly concerned about being shot. Oh, the missile could hurt though. Oh, just reload already. And unlike so many other first-person shooter games, shotguns are actually fairly effective at range with the right build in Fallout 76. I will specify that the correct build is a very important detail. And they keep changing the freaking cards, so it's hard to get the right build set up.
The brainwave siphon may now be destroyed. Excellent work so far.
I'd like to find a
You're
body, please, so I
almost
can pick
done
up all the
here.
stuff that we
There is still one more siphon to take care of.
Thank you. Good work. Hey, level up. Need to get up to 300 so I can run all the legendary perk cards. That'd be nice. This guy's being persistent, isn't he? How do I have a 0% chance to hit him at no range? Come on. He's literally right there. Ooh, purple. Where'd he go? Mega purple. Another purple guy. Seriously, 0% chance. Thank you, Bethesda. Guess I'm gonna shoot the old-fashioned way. easily. How? I mean, I guess I shouldn't shoot with 0% chance, but I'm still gonna shoot at him because they're right there. It's a shotgun. Hit something, right?
Draw the ire of the general, take them down, and claim victory.
Embrace democracy.
You're get a few shots in this guy before he gets summarily executed. Because conveniently, if you damage a bad guy at all in 76, you get credit for the kill.
That was very impressive. Some say humanity was built for war. I have yet to determine the percentage accuracy of this statement.
Alright. So we started this whole endeavor with 1776 rounds of shotgun shells. Let's see what we ended up with right now. Just out of morbid curiosity. Yeah, shotguns also make ammo for you. At least this one does. Like I said, the cold shoulder is kind of ridiculous. Alright. We have a short downtime. Ooh, somebody left something back. Ooh, I'll take all that, thank you. Alright, let me catch up on chat. Ugh. And yes, that was in fact an alien in power armor. The alien invaders... Oh, there went the spaceship. The alien invaders come in a variety of forms. That's weird. They send down the little dudes in the fishbowl helmets. They send down these little alien probes. Drones, sorry. And then they send down the enforcers, who are guys in... or invaders. Who are guys in, I guess, power armor. Maybe exosuits? I'm not really sure. The little fishbowl guys were down here, but they're all dead now, so... oh, there's one. Your classic gray in a fishbowl helmet. So, yeah. And yes, in fact, you did just hear embrace democracy, because, hold on, I gotta find the right button. I am running Liberty Prime! As in Liberty Prime from, what was that, Fallout 3, 4, one of those. And yes, he does in fact say that death is preferable to communism. It's a pretty awesome power suit. Alright, let's go find some ghouls and break their legs, because... wow, that sounds horrible when I say it that way. Ghouls and some scorched, alright. I think both are in this location, so this could be a pretty easy way of accomplishing things. I just have to be quick on the VATS button. Here, goody goody goody. Well, there's one ghoul. He's got 2 legs. Let's not kill him too quick, huh? Head, leg. Hit the leg. Seriously? Hog on it. You killed him too quick. There, 2 legs. Took 2 ghouls, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Now there's a scorched. I knew there was some scorched around here. Well, we're gonna have to do this one scorched at a time. Like I told you, this gun is a little ridiculously powered. There should be some more scorched around the school somewhere. There we go. Blap. Here, scorchy, scorchy, scorchy. I think there's some more inside the school. And if that doesn't work, I know a good place to go find some scorched too. So someone mentioned that this game seems cool, and honestly it kind of is. I have burned, let's go with more hours than I care to admit on it. It is free. You can play it for free and grind your way up to where I am. Honestly, buying Fallout first really only gets you some, like, quality of life improvements. It doesn't actually allow you to upgrade yourself a whole lot faster, honestly. It gets you the scrap box and the aid box and the ammo box, which are all nice because scrap and aid and ammo all have mass associated with them, and those boxes don't have mass limits on them. So they're not taking up space in your usual stash box, and you can shove as many things into them as you want. So, like I said, quality of life improvement, but it's not really a functional improvement. Let me break your leg, dude. And then, like I said before, you can pay for first for like a month. Dump as much stuff into however many boxes as you want, and then the boxes will still be there holding the stuff for you, and you can empty them out at your pleasure. Leisure, even. Alright. How many more of these dorks do we have to kill? I hear you. Where are you at? That's a roach. That's another roach. And I mean, a lot of people argue whether or not Fallout 76 and Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 are like true to the Fallout genre, the mythos, the aesthetics, whatever you want to call it. Personally, I have no complaints. On the flip side, I never actually played 1 or 2 that much, so take my opinion with a significant grain of salt, I suppose. That salt that is so hard to come by in the wasteland for some reason. So, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that if you enjoyed the Fallout TV series, you will probably enjoy Fallout 76. So there's that. If you didn't, you might not. Hard to say. I'm not one to judge. Aside from the time that I am, and then I totally judge. Alright, 5 more. 5 more. I should be running a less powerful gun so I don't simply just kill them every time I shoot them. Also, scrapping things significantly reduces the weight of the things. All of these things are basically useless except as scrap, and turning them into scrap makes the entire pile so much lighter. And speaking of things that I'm going to scrap, I'm not going to use this. But scrapping this could allow me to learn how to make Mutant Slayer's Rapid or Agility, so I'm going to scrap this thing. Also the cloaking thing, because that could be cool. But, of course, it didn't. You get like a 1% chance to either get the mod or a 1% chance to get to learn how to make the mod. And 1% chance is, yeah, kind of dumb. So the quest markers are optional. I can actually turn off a number of them right now. Hold on, let me turn this. So I can turn that off and that off. And where's miscellaneous? Boink. I always forget where miscellaneous ends up. Yeah, I forget where miscellaneous went. There's a way to turn those off too. But I can turn off the quest markers and you can turn them back on again, and they show up appropriately. So if that's too much of a clutter on the screen for you, the game does allow you to actually adjust that significantly. I did play New Vegas, Introverted Extrovert. In fact, I played that before I played 76, and I enjoyed that as well. Amusingly, I haven't played 3 or 4 at all. I should at some point, just to get a feel for it. But no, I definitely played New Vegas, and yeah, I mean, aside from the game constantly crashing, which apparently is part of the experience, it was a thoroughly enjoyable experience, aside from the constantly crashing. And I mean, the thing is, all of these games are fundamentally different in a lot of ways. I mean, 1 and 2 were basically, what's the term, like top-down, there's isometric, there's another word I'm looking for that I can't quite come up with right now. I mean, they obviously weren't first-person shooters, they weren't turn-based, But there's a gaming colloquial term that I just simply cannot come up with right now because my brain's too busy doing other things. Or brain-adjacent things, you know. Gotta love having a jetpack. Alright, I just need like 5 more you dorks. Where are you? Okay, instead of just futzing around here, I know an obvious place to get more scorch, and it's easy. Real-time strategy? Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah. I mean, Diablo clones is kind of unfair because I think the original Fallout technically predated the Diablo game, the first one, maybe. I would have to check the chronology to be certain about that. Although, by the Great Maker, that is a game series I have burned far too much time in. Mostly Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. I have not played any of the more recent ones, and they get mixed reviews as it is anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I do play Path of Exile quite a lot when I get the chance, though. Because it is, in my opinion, the spiritual successor of the original Diablo games. And it's way too much fun on top of that. It definitely leans into the doom and gloom aspect of such games, though, so bear that in mind. Yeah. As bloody as Diablo 2 especially was, Path of Exile goes out of its way to be somehow more bloody. And more brutally honest about, say, what, say, necromancers are up to and doing, so yeah. Depending on your proclivities, that could work for you or not. I mean, the fact of the matter is there are so many good older games around these days that it's hard to keep track of all those, much less play all the good newer games. Much like you humies, I imagine, I fall into my own personal ruts playing the same games over and over again until I burn out on them. And then I shift to another set of old games that I know and enjoy and play those until I burn out on them. And then I probably recovered from my burnout on the first set of games, so I go back to those, and round we go! Alright, let's go see if the burned book situation has gotten any better. And actually, hugging floors, I was just thinking about doing Portal as a stream recently. So I feel you, man. Diablo 2, yeah, it really was kind of like the pinnacle of the game. It had everything it needed to have and nothing that it didn't. And it worked... Whoa. Was that a, like, phasing ghoul that just disappeared? That was very strange. Alright. And yeah, they cleaned this place out. Of course they did. Oh, good. The ghouls are glitching. Dumbasses.
Democracy is
They're all...
negotiable.
Democracy is non-negotiable. They're all glitching. Gotta love it. Alright, like I said, we'll probably flip over to a private server to pick up the books at some point, because it's just easier that way, honestly. Kill a human enemy and cripple Protectron or Robobrain's arm. Well, let's go find some quick Protectrons. Well, hold on. How's our... my core's nearly at 50%. Let's go hit here first. Quick way to recharge it. There's a ghoul in there. I hear him. Can't quite shoot him, though. It's annoying. Come here. Ah, oh, darn it. He just came into view as we zipped out. Oh, well. All right, Mr. Protectrons.
Mr. Phone hands are out of control.
You don't need your arms, right?
Evacuate civilians and take down those supervisors. Once
Come here,
they're
dude.
dealt with, you'll have to reboot the server. Again.
This is now a combat zone.
Yeah, no joke, it's a combat zone. You're about to lose your arms. Whoa! That was wild. Alright, keep shooting me. I need to recharge my battery. No, seriously, shoot me. Shoot me, you idiots. Oh, for heaven's sake. That was protected. Alright, I'm gonna go grab the other friggin' protectrons before they get killed by something else. There we go. I feel like K from Men in Black. Eat me! Eat me! Just shoot me, you idiots! There we go. The battery's all full now. Thank you. He really did like that rifle, though. Not sure why. It didn't seem like an overly great rifle, but he really did like it. Ah! Well, he died too quick. Darn. Oh, little commie bots are around. No dorks.
Automated message. The Forest Watch detects all supervisors down.
He liked it because it was his rifle. I mean, I kind of get it, right?
Responder teams proceed to the Ag Center and get to the mainframe. You need to reset
Oh,
the
stop shooting at me.
targeting parameters.
Nope,
That should
really.
keep our people
Stop
safe in the
shooting
area.
at me.
Be careful.
Thank you. I hear a commie bot. Come here, little commie bot. Go away. Communist engaged. Like, literally. Ow. Dork. Alright. Let's go find some more Protectrons and Robo-Brains. There are some good ones right over here. Man, I miss movies like Men in Black. That was just a genuinely good movie from stem to stern, top to bottom, no holds barred. Although I was just thinking recently, having recently rewatched it, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is a genuinely perfect movie. You don't need to add anything to it. You don't need to subtract anything from it. It is simply a perfect movie. Everything about it, top to bottom.
Warning. Hostile.
All the performances were exactly on point. The music you can't beat. The timing, the pacing, the whole like, okay, we're going to do this, but oh no, something has gone wrong. We have to do a side quest on the way to the main quest. Everything was just so, well, perfect. I mean, and it's notable really because there are so few movies like that anymore, unfortunately. Movies where you watch it and you come out and you're like, yeah, okay, that was exactly what it wanted to be, exactly the way it needed to be, and it was awesome. So rare, which is why it's so notable, unfortunately. I mean, it's great for the people behind it, I guess, because they get credit for it. But still, just so unusually, sadly, disjoint from everything else that Hollywood is producing these days. Oh, enough with the smoke screen, you little freaking dorks. Did I get both your arms already? I got both your arms already. So you're dead. Poor guy. You ain't got no arms, Lieutenant Dan. Wait, that wasn't quite right, was it? I mean, I don't think it was a lesser version of Inglourious Bastards. I think it was a deliberately, what's the term I'm looking for? Words, they are hard. Not tongue-in-cheek, but something like that. I mean, the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is a historical fact on your planet that, wow, names, words, the fat British PM was in charge of at the time simply because he was bold and brave enough to say that, hey, I'm going to have these absolute psychopaths working for me and no one else is going to know about it. And he had the psychological and force of will structure necessary to get away with that. Churchill, thank you. Yes, Churchill. Words. And I mean, can you imagine the fallout today on your planet if a PM or a president or whatever the hell else had their own private squad of hitmen doing his bidding at any drop of a hat? I mean, whew, the stones that man carried around. But I mean, this was serious bloody work that eventually turned into the OSS and various other fun, exciting organizations that are currently part of your world as it is right now. And I guess the word I'm looking for is flippancy with which the actors approached it. Just the absolute dry wit of the opening sequence of all these guys being on that sailing boat and waiting for the guy's explosive charge to blow up the German destroyer or corvette or whatever the hell that stupid boat was. Of like, all right, did you set the fuse right? Did you not? Are they going to shoot us? Are they not? Does it really matter either way? All of it was just that level of tempo that I appreciated. Inglourious Basterds was deliberately, malicious is the wrong word, but they weren't in it because it was. They weren't in it because it was. It's a different level of, I guess, enjoyment of the process, I suppose. In that they were actively enjoying the pain and suffering they were inflicting, as opposed to, let's see what we can do on our way out. I don't know. Seems like there were different mentalities behind the entire processes. And I'm probably doing a really particularly horrible job articulating my point because I'm too busy doing other things. Maybe I'll do an episode about it, although it's entirely outside the scope of the channel. But, I mean, so there was a line later in the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare movie about the prince of whatever island they were trying to take out the U-boat tender on. And he came out and explicitly said he doesn't hate the Nazis because they're Nazis. He hates the Nazis because they're gauche. And that line just kind of encapsulated the whole thing. I mean, the dude knew that the Nazis were monsters. The dude knew that the Nazis were animals. The dude knew that the Nazis were everything horrible in the world at the time. He just hated that they were jerks about it. And I mean, that's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I laughed at that probably way too much. But yeah, I mean, comparing Inglourious Basterds and Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is interesting. Because they are fundamentally the same basic story in the end. They even have a female character doing the Mata Hari shtick all the same. And maybe it's the deliberate difference of one is a USA in operation and one is a once great British operation, and the deliberate intentional differences in flavor and mentality that might imply. I don't know. And now I've pissed off everyone, so off we go to the races anyways. Humans. Where's a good spot to nail us some humans? Yeah, humies. Well, now I'm wondering if I broke chat or not. Ah, there we go. So no, I mean, Section 31 took the entire premise of Section 31, turned it on its head, and turned it into a joke. Whereas the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, I mean, frickin' the Saruman was part of that. And that man had the driest wit that would make the Sahara dry out by... I mean, he had a drier wit than the Sahara itself. Let me rephrase that, yes. There's a special mentality that is necessary to engage in those kinds of things where you end up telling the guy who's signing off on your paycheck, no, that's not actually what it sounds like when someone gets stabbed in the back. I mean, there's just a certain psychological mentality necessary for a Huey to do that thing and then come back and treat that thing as not normal necessary, but also that kind of wit on top of it. Christopher Lee, yes. I mean, I still consider Saruman to be one of his better performances, so I'm not disrespecting him by calling him that necessarily. But, yeah, I don't know. And I'm sure people more tuned into the movie scene than me have done comparisons of Inglourious Bastards and Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. But as an entertaining movie, not necessarily historically accurate, although yes, it is based off of a series of factual events on your planet, I do consider it a functionally perfect movie. And I'm being shot at. I stood here and rambled too long. See what you made me do? Y'all wanted to distract me and you were successful. I rambled so long that the frickin' bots respawned at our current location. Sit down. Shut up. Why are you legendary? Go away. Let me grab stuff before he explodes. That whining noise is a bad start to a conversation. He's about to explode. Boom! There he goes. He did it twice. Nice. No bot makes me bleed my own blood. Reminds me of Blood Dragon. We should circle back to that again. Now I forget where the hell I was on that again. Because we played through it and it was so bad because I was not doing great. And then we restarted and played through it and then I totally forgot where we are again. Oh well. So goes life. It's not a good spot to get 30 Humies in one go. Guess we'll just pick up Humies where we can. Previous message. What did I miss? Operation Gunnerside? I'd have to look that up because I'm, again, too many processors are engaged in trying to keep me alive while freaking bots are trying to kill me. I will note that there was that movie Greyhounds. I need to actually watch Greyhounds. It was an Apple Plus movie when it came out, I think. And I didn't bother doing the obvious method of watching it at the time, and I should circle around and watch it again because I've heard that it's quite good. And it naturally has an outstanding actor whose name I can't remember off the top of my head. Tom Hanks, maybe? Alright. Who is shooting at me and where are they? There you are. Flying shot in the head! That was fun. Who's got the laser gat? Come back here. I want to see your laser gat.
Embrace democracy.
There it is. It's just a machine gun.
Eradicated.
And yes, like I said, this shotgun is boringly effective. You get a VAT to line up on their head, and they are done in one shot. In fact, you don't even need to get a VAT to line up on their head, and they are done in one shot. My dude, you're shooting at me from up there? Come on. Fornication!
Do it. When their backs are turned, I swear I'll do it.
You'll do what? Come here. Ah, your back was turned and I domed you. You putz. Oh, look, we're over encumbered. So one interesting change in the game, courtesy of all these various updates to the cards, is that they changed travel something. I don't even remember what the card was called. There was a card that made fast travel cheaper, but it don't do that no more. What it do is allows you to fast travel while you're over encumbered at a higher cost. I can't decide if this is a win or not. I like the cheaper fast travel, honestly. Oh, you survived the first one. Wow. But on the flip side, I don't mind being able to fast travel while I am over encumbered, because right now we are massively over encumbered. Well, not that massively, but still over encumbered. So we can go back to a mall and sell off our stuff. I don't even see how much it costs. Well, oh well, whatever. So yeah, I've heard great things about Greyhound, and it was about the Atlantic convoys, about the destroyers, and these are like classic tin can destroyers, the expendable version of destroyers, not the Arleigh Burke kind of destroyers, trying to escort freighters across the North Atlantic during the height of the U-boat scourge. And I'm a little disappointed to hear that it's not terribly realistic. I'm not surprised, but I'm happy to hear that it's quite good. Of course, as I prepare to head off to take care of something here in the shipyards before I go off and sell all my crap, and by which I mean I will literally be right back, I will admit to the chat, just for the entertainment value of watching y'all react to this, I have actually not watched either Dunkirk or Master and Commander yet. Make of that what you will.
At your service, ma'am.
Yes, Second Floors. Both Dunkirk and Master and Commander are supposed to be outstanding. I don't know how I haven't managed to watch either of them, Wake Roberts, but yeah. Master and Commander was actually supposed to be the start of a series, but for some reason it never took off. Or the series didn't. The movie, I thought, did quite well in theaters and quite well afterwards as well, but for some reason the whole premise of making a series of movies out of it did not pan out. I guess people got burned out on Pirates of the Caribbean or something, maybe? I'm not really sure. I mean, everybody needs a farm tractor, right? Strong Dreams right here? Even apartment dwellers. It'd be funny. I mean, can you imagine commuting on a farm tractor in the middle of a city?
To make your next survival project a success.
Let's see. What else we got running around to sell off? Let's scrap that thing. Really wish that was in a different spot. Alright. I need to eat something, don't I? I always forget to do that for obvious reasons. Alright, let's see here. Sure, let's eat raw uncooked meat. Why not? Wait. How's the carrot soup doing? Let's go and sell it off. Razor carrot soup. Rad roach meat. Okay. Alright, how many caps do I have right now?
Prepare for danger. Prepare for
Hey.
adventure. Prepare
34
for
and
survival.
change. How many am I allowed to have? 40,000. Okay, so we got a second or two. No big deal. I mean, I will argue with you, Wake Roberts, about only the first pirate movie being the good one. I'm not going to say they were all good, but I got a jar of dirt is just like a wonderfully delivered line, and Jack's entire like experience with the crabs in in Davy Jones's locker, that was just fucking hysterical, honestly. Alright, anyways, what were we doing? Oh, right, we were doming humies. Because that's what we do around here. What's my weight looking at right now? Why is my weight so high? Like, seriously, why is my weight so high?
Artisans
Should not be
Corner is a
that
place
high.
for creative hands-on learning, and the Wilderness Survival Experience is our most popular program yet.
Why do I have 30 clean cans? What in the flying fornication? Why do I have 90 waste? Oh, I forgot to go by the scrap shop, didn't I? Mistakes were made. There we go! Unloaded like 50 pounds of scrap. That answered that question. I should go make some stuff to can, because apparently I need to get rid of some clean cans. For those of us over 40, why is my weight so high is a daily question. Ouch. Alright, let's go see if the books are back, and if they're not, we will keep on doming some humies. I mean, yeah, honestly, Jed Brown, when you let Johnny Depp off the chain, off the hook, off the whatever controlling system you use to control him, it's always a good time. From what I understand, Ringo was mostly him ad-libbing. That could be wrong, that could be apocryphal, but it was still hysterical. And wow, the animators did an outstanding job of capturing just everything about Johnny Depp in a... What was that, a chameleon? Gecko? Gecko. At least he wasn't trying to sell insurance. I gotta find a better place to find burned books.
Communist target acquired.
I'm not sure the ghoul is communist, but let's go ahead and kill it anyways. Normally this is like the best spot to find burned books, but it always gets cleaned out first. Probably because it is the best spot to find burned books. Tomato. Alright, back to doming humies. Let's see, we hit Rollins labor camp. Nice. Let's go... I can't remember if the Sludge Works is actually a valid target or not. It was a chameleon? Okay. I guess it had the funny little eyeball things, whatever those things are. I could never decide if those were actually like chameleon eyes or if the eyes are at the end of the domes that rotate around. It's very strange. Because, I mean, is a chameleon eye like the entire sphere that is rotating around in their head, or is the eye just the thing at the end of the sphere that's rotating around? I'm not really sure. Here, Humie. Hello, Humie. Goodbye, Humie. Sadly, not all of the blood eagles are humies. A few of them are actually ghouls, which is somewhat surprising. And ghouls don't count as humies, for, I guess, obvious reasons. I probably don't want to go down there. Did I just miss something? I think I just missed a friend request or something. Hold on. Let's deal with the problem at hand first, and then we'll deal with social stuff. Come here, Humie. I guess the Blood Eagles are non-discriminatory when it comes to members of their bloodthirsty party. I heard one... Oh, there's two more. Ooh, plasma gat? Seriously, dude? Plasma gat? Hit me with that. Hit me. Come on. There we go. Battery charge. Thank you. Friggin' dork. Go away. Man, your head just left the premises, didn't it? Damn. Win like a sir. Is win like a sir somebody in chat? Because, sorry. Like I said, a little too busy taking care of, you know, details. Oh. So the chameleon eyes are the entire big ball thing that spins around, but it's just the pupils that are exposed. Interesting. Weirdest eyelids ever. Alright. Is that a camp? What are those? Ghoul stalkers. Ghoul reavers. What is that? No, seriously, what is that? Why is this not on my map? I have it confused. Where'd you go? What in bloody tarnation? There are molemen and ghouls hanging out together. I am a lot confused right now. Oh, by the way, I have a perk that makes my enemies sometimes blow up in nuclear explosions when they touch me. I haven't decided if that's a good thing or not yet, but it is funny. How would you guys stop? Or at least form an orderly queue so I can take care of you individually? Why are those just hanging out floating there? This whole situation is very confusing. Whoa. That got loud. Okay, that's spicy. Very, very spicy. But you'll notice that my rad count isn't actually going up, even though the rad meter is maxed out. Because, like I said, my current configuration really doesn't give a flying fornication about radiation. It's pretty awesome. What in the hell is going on here? There's so much ultrasight, and yet I don't understand any of the situation. Freaking wild. Here. Come on. Hop on out. There you go. Very strange. Okay, anyways, more humies. Humi. The Blood Eagles are the easy target, mostly because I'm not necessarily friends with the Raiders, but they don't hate me. And the Blood Eagles are just jerks, honestly, so that makes it easier. Well, I will have to look into that, Jed Brown. Thank you for the recommendation. It was mostly just a random thought that occurred to me, remembering the Ringo movie, because it was actually a really good movie. I will ask again, win like a sir, are you in chat? They seem very persistent.
Nah, there ain't nothing good out here. Nothing nowhere. It's all shit.
Bloop.
Victory is assured.
Oh, right. I remember why I don't come to this place. Because it's so confusing. This place was built by Escher or something. Enough with the rockets. Nobody likes rocket launcher, man. They're not even a good weapon for the gameplay, the user. Ammunition is too damn heavy. What did I tell you? No one likes the rockets. Come back here. Enough with the rockets. Thank you. Well, I mean, sometimes frickin' Huggin' Floors, they use different names and different platforms.
Marco.
Polo. Where are you?
I
Down.
hate my thoughts. I hate my thoughts. I hate my thoughts.
Everybody hates your thoughts, lady. Allow me to help you remove them from your skull. Blap. Yeah, grenades. Dog. That dog is easy. And again with a radiation burst. Did it die? It died. Oh, hi. Alright. Who's tossing out grenades like party favors? Because, I mean, I know they're party favors, but...
Communist detected on American soil. Lethal force engaged.
Really? He's upstairs? Alright. Thought we were just up there. No, you don't get to hit me with a baseball bat. Sorry to say. Not actually that sorry. 6 more! 6 more! Urgh. 6 more. 6 more. Ooh, is that a quantum? That's a quantum. Nice. Boop. Thank you. Anything good? Nothing good. Alright, I guess another good group to go bother is the Mothman cult. They frequently have even more ghouls and humies as members, because they're even more egalitarian than the Blood Eagles are, but still. Wait, what movie were we talking about now? I totally missed the shift. Oh, Boomstick. There we go, yes. Evil Dead? Of course it's a good movie. And yes, I'm being totally non-specific as which Evil Dead, because they're all good movies.
Worthy. How will I know?
In fact, even the TV series is pretty good, honestly.
Come to take my place.
I totally forgot what the TV series was called, but there was, in fact, a TV series about Ash and trying to factor in back into normal life. It was quite good, honestly. Oh, would you stop?
Eradicated.
You will not yield? Well, it seems like you yielded right then, because you kind of died.
I will not fall. The light is eternal. Nothing. I regret nothing.
Well, I regret nothing. You're a lot dead, but you regret nothing. Cool. There we go.
Damn you, unbeliever. This is worthy death.
And we're back to being overloaded again. Of course. Alright. We should probably re-roll the completed event thing, because that's not happening tonight. Yeah. Assaultron. Well, I know where to find those. Okay. That'll be easy enough. Let's go unload some stuff, scrap some stuff, do some stuff, and then proceed with our craziness. I need to finish Bubba Hotep.
His
I started
eyes
watching that
were-
at some point a long, long time ago and never quite finished it. Speaking of the man whose chin launched 1,000 movies, yes.
You and I stick together like X and
Betting I'm carrying around a pile of... Yeah, I am. And like I said, all of these boxes, ammo boxes, scrap boxes, and aid boxes, they don't have weight restrictions on them. There's no numbers down here. It's kind of nice. Whereas the normal stash box has a number. And I'm pretty much maxed out. So, yeah. Things to think about as to whether or not friggin' Fallout First is good for you or not. Have I found a friggin' addiction cure thing yet? I have not, because, of course, why not? Let's drink some milk. It's good for you. Or so goes the theory. While we are here, let us build some stuff in FreeCam. Oh, right, they changed this. I haven't gotten used to this yet. Toggle camera. There we go. FreeCam. Whee! I don't like this new setup. Alright, we said we were going to build a turret somewhere. Let's get all the detritus off. Nope, no, not that. Hopefully I can chain together enough power systems to make this work. Let's see here. Defense. Turrets. Let's filter for... How do I filter? Ah, buildable. Confirm. The artillery piece seems a bit overkill. Laser turret, machine gun, missile turret, shotgun. Let's do shotgun. Who doesn't love a shotgun turret? And really the problem was over here, so we'll do it right there. And now I have to connect the thing to the thing. There we go. We now have a Terminator turret overlooking our Collectron station. Let's hope that doesn't come back to haunt us. Did that work for building something in FreeCam? It did. Nice. And now, the simple solution for building 25 things in FreeCam is really kind of dumb, honestly. But I found a pretty simple and easy solution for it, and who am I to argue with functionality? One. Oh no, those days. I'm not in FreeCam. Fudge. Now in FreeCam. Make more of them. So, how many rugs y'all want? Because I got a few rugs. Just a few. Nothing major. Small collection. And now we break them all down. I mean, nominally, I should be using this challenge to go forth and build some new camp, because I have a few spots that I've been looking at for camps, and I should probably build something there. But honestly, I'm just knocking out my chores right now, and I'll build that camp on my own time, not when Bethesda wants me to do crazy, silly challenges to satisfy some weird itch they have about making people do things. So, yeah. Whatever. I guess. Alright, destroy an Assaultron, 5 of those. Fishing, and then we need to do the burn book thing. Cool. I know where to find Assaultrons. Those are actually really easy to track down, assuming this guy doesn't try to kill them for me. Have a good night, see you, McDivitt, if I didn't miss you on the way out. And hugging floors, if you gotta crash out, you gotta crash out, man. You can always catch the live streams after they stream, because they show up as, like, you know, episodes on the channel. No big deal. I guess you miss out on the interaction, which is 90% of why most of you all are here, so there's that, but all the same. Behold, Assaultron. Please stop trying to shred me. If you're going to try to kill me, use your laser gun. Freaking door. Oh, for heaven's sake. Go down and stay down.
Greetings, members. Anyone interested in a gift from on high in exchange for a little triangulation should proceed to the coordinates we provided.
In
That
the
is all.
pursuit of happiness.
Friggin' Modus. Nobody wants to do your stupid shit, Modus. Oh, you got lasers? Shoot me! Shoot me! Thank you. For your shooting, I will shoot you back. Doesn't seem very fair, but that's life. Ow! My deflection perk shot his super beam back at him. Love it! Uh-oh. Time to be somewhere else.
Possible stealth unit in the AO.
Would you guys stop trying to blow up? Really gets in the way of things. Come on, blow up. There you go. Feel better now? Hey. They are persistent little buggers, aren't they? Oh, for crying out loud, you're still gonna blow up. Now, I cannot remember if there are actually 5 in here or not. Well, there's this dude. Who ricocheted himself. Love it. What the heck is shooting at me? Well, shooting at somebody. Maybe not me. Maybe we'll go ahead and do the bounce to a private server, and that'll give us more protectors to kill. Well, that didn't sound good. Yeah, I know you're gonna crank out a frickin' new Not a protector. Assaultrons. Well, at least you guys are charging me up. Appreciate
Hear
that.
me coming. Now,
Now what, dork? Now you dead.
Your attention.
Is there really only 4? Maybe. Oh, for crying out loud. Enough with the blowing up. Alright, fine. How did the flamethrower guy leave behind shotgun? Ow! Again, questions that I probably don't want the answer to. Just the 4 protector, or assaultrons. Alright, well, I said I was going to do a private server to go find the box. We might... books. We might as well do that. And knock out the remaining 3 things and then call it for the day. The best part of the live stream is trying to derail me. It's not even kibitzing amongst yourselves. It's actually actively trying to make my life harder. I see how it is. All right. See, the thing is, if I tried to make like y'all understanding my episodes harder, you would simply just not watch the episode. Whereas I'm going to do the live stream anyways, and I guess adding the complexity of you being you is just increasing the difficulty factor of the live stream, like games used to do, where you could do everything from "I'm a little baby" to like, "Oh my god, lethality mode." Although apparently "I'm a little baby" mode is no longer considered to be acceptable by game makers, which is kind of silly if you ask me. And I kind of miss when games used to have, well, I mean, I know some games still have difficulty settings, but sometimes you just want to play the game and read the story, so to speak, and go at it that way, as opposed to everything has to be a freaking slog, and you have to memorize this precise sequence to do this exact thing in order to defeat this one guy who always stands in your way of completing the game. And it all, I mean, I get for some people that's fun, but not everyone, certainly. So yeah, difficulty levels are a good thing in my opinion. Not that anyone ever actually asked, but... And maybe Doom calling one of their difficulty levels "I'm a little baby" was a bridge too far for some sensitive dorks. But honestly, they should get over it. Team Fortress 2? Dear God. Now we're breaking out the oldies and goldies. Maybe? It has been a minute, like a galactic minute, since I played that game. I'm pretty sure Man Up and Don't Be a Baby were both difficulty settings in Doom as well, so it all tracks in the end. And, I mean, it's fucking Doom, y'all. And yet, again, overly sensitive crybabies whine about this kind of nonsense. You're clearly not the target audience. Fuck off and go play something else. It's not hard. And yeah, I mean, this is exactly what I'm talking about, Hugging Floors, where if you're just playing for the story, then there should be a difficulty level of, okay, I just care about the story. And see, I told you there were 17 fucktillion burn books in this stupid house. In fact, there are burn books here, here, all these shelves, all the fucking way up the stairs, on all these shelves, and oh, by the way, out back too. Burn books everywhere. But no, they all have to get cleaned out. Because everybody knows about this spot now. But this is, in fact, one of the perks of Fallout First, in that you can spin up these private instances that haven't been entirely picked over by everyone else, and go and grab the things that everyone else already cleaned out. So, I mean, it's not technically like a boost to the game, because technically you can just keep re-rolling servers until you find a server where everything hasn't been picked over, but it does make a lot of things a lot easier. Let's be honest here. Alright. Good fishing holes are normally found way over here. Let's drop off right here. That's a good spot where we're not going to get molested by weird animals. Because I think the last thing we have to do today is grab 2 fish out of the water. They'll never see it coming. I think, honestly, I'll probably live stream Portal and Portal 2 before I do Team Fortress. I need to figure out when to schedule my Simon Parable, Paradox, Prophecy. Simon may not even be the right name. That thing that people keep telling me I need to live stream. Because apparently I'm going to get an argument with the narrator, and that's just going to be hysterical for everyone except me. And I need to figure out when to schedule that, because that needs to be like some kind of special event, and maybe we'll find some. Maybe we'll help support the Texas or something in the process. I don't know. Stanley Parable. There we go. Yes, that. Thank you. Apparently, a lot of humans consider it amusing that the narrator and I will argue about, well, apparently everything. So that's not what I meant.
Liberty Prime, back online.
I mean, aside from the fact that GLaDOS is a sociopathic mass murderer, yeah, she's perfectly fine. And some of you appreciate that, so, you know, whatever. Let's go fishing. Alright, I have the little marshmallow guy bobble now. I really need to sit down and find the time to actually upgrade my fucking rod, but apparently that's just a pain in the ass to accomplish, and I just haven't done it yet. Because, honestly, if I wanted to waste time staring at a bobbling thing, I'd come down to Earth and, like, go to anywhere and just watch you humans bobble around, as opposed to watch this stupid thing do stupid things. Because this is not my idea of fun. I have no idea why it's Humi's idea of fun. Go fishing if you want the fishing experience. You can't exactly go ghoul hunting if you wanted to, because, I mean, ghouls aren't exactly a real thing. Fishing is a real thing! That's what I'm going to do. Freaking do. All right, little bobble. Why are you hovering over the water? That doesn't... Oh, come on! Fucking potatoes. Well, apparently the guys up at the what is that, a lumberyard or whatever, are going to town on something. All I hear is automatic fire back there. That's exciting. I just gotta get 2 fish. 2 fish! 2 fish. I swear to the Great Maker, if this is a baseball glove, I'm going to lose my mind. It's a fish. Thank you. Yeah, I still do not understand why Fallout decided to add fucking fishing! Of all the things they could have added. Of all the things they could have added. Fishing. Man. Yeah. Come here, you little freaking dork. No, 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 no. There we go. Oh, we got a piranha. Not sure if that's a new one or not. Fan-freaking-tastic. Fishing is done. Great. Lovely. And I do believe... well, I'm not going to get that one under my little booster thingy, but oh well. That's all chores I've got to do at the moment. I could go collect a fuck ton of wood. That doesn't seem like a very effective means of time. Apparently I haven't acquired heat flashes, swamp itch, or the whoopsies yet. That's fun. They won't tell me what recipes I don't know, though. That's it. Alright, let's go clean out our stuff and things, because we are once again overloaded. It's really not going to tell me how much it costs to go here. Alright, 34,389. I mean, the game does have a wide variety of grenades, and I feel like the Molotov cocktail would not be terribly effective in fishing, but it seems like other grenades would be outstanding at fishing. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's an EMP or Tesla or something kind of grenade like that, and man, that would probably work just fine. And apparently fast traveling to White Springs is free, so that's nice.
Creative learning classes are on. Wilderness survival. Courses in crafting materials are now available.
But yeah, fragmentation grenade, great for fishing. Molotov cocktail, not so much. Plasma grenade, I feel like it would be dampened under the weight of the water, so I'm not sure how effective that would be.
Life is an adventure. Are you up to the challenge?
Anything going bad? Well, I should drink some more tea, apparently. Definitely meat. Omelet, and we're basically good from there. Let's drink some more tea. Company tea, thank you very much. Let's see what... Do I have any treasure notes? I do in fact have treasure notes. Yay! We have nothing to scrap, really specific. So yeah, it has 4 times the ammo capacity, plus 50% damage to cryptids. It freezes targets, and basically that's about it. And clearly I need to repair it. Alright, let's do some repair work. Actually, let's check to make sure I have my fucking thing set up right. Fix it good, check. Weapon artisan, check, but not maxed out. I don't think I need scrapper. So do I have a weapon artisan maxed out? I do not, but I should be able to plug those together, right? I can't? Wait, why can't I upgrade? Oh no, maybe I can. Rank up. There we go. Derp. There we go. Weapon artisan. Much better. No, back. T. R. Boom! 200% repaired. Love it. And speaking of, I should probably take a look at my power armor and get it fixed as well. Boop. You need fixing? And... do need fixing. Both the legs. How weird. I guess all the baddies out there are shorter than me or something. Alright. Let's drop off scrap over here. Scrap salt on this. Scrap salt on that. Pop out our tin can yet again. I damaged my legs kicking too much ass. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. Absolutely. All right. Well, I do believe those are the chores I had assigned for today in terms of Fallout 76. I'll have to cogitate on the differences between Inglourious Bastards and the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare and see how I feel about that later. But in the meantime, I hope at least y'all were entertained by this entire process. I know Fallout 76 is a somewhat contentious game, but it sounds like at least some of you might be interested in trying it out. And if you do, feel free to reach out to me. My screen name, I believe, should be fairly obvious. Let me make sure that's actually the case, because I've totally forgotten at this point. Settings? No. Where would that even be? Character. Oh, Dockmaster. Pretty sure my Steam name is something like Sacred Cow Shipyards or something like that. Yes, Sacred Cow Shipyards. So, you know, look for that, and we'll hook you up. But in the meantime, we'll figure out when we can do live streams again in the future, aside from, you know, randomly dropping it on y'all when it shows up. And as always, and as every time, good night, and good luck.